Well, I didn't expect this to happen today. So let's just cut to the chase. Modern Warfare 2 Remastered is coming out tomorrow. No, you didn't hear me wrong. Tomorrow. I didn't expect it either, but as it turns out, the trailer that we are watching here got leaked early today on PlayStation Germany, and that is how we are watching it today. And in fact, some people were actually able to buy the game early as well. And in Germany, the game cost 25 euros, whereas we can kind of figure out that in America it's going to cost about 30 American dollars just for the campaign, which kind of makes sense. It's about half the price of a normal Call of Duty game. Now, as I mentioned, some people actually got their hands on the game early. For about an hour this morning, you were actually able to buy the game in Germany a whole day early, and that is how I have this image here of the menu for the game. Now, you're going to notice a couple things on the menu. First of all, there is no multiplayer, and until I saw this trailer, I didn't know that I wanted a Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer remastered. Now that I've seen the trailer and how good this can actually look and remembered some of the gameplay from the multiplayer, I want the multiplayer remastered. Now, whether that's going to happen, I don't know. But the other thing you're going to notice from this image here of the menu, there is no Spec Ops either. So this is just the campaign. Only the campaign remastered. That is it. There's also a little menu for the museum. That is what you unlock after completing the campaign. I'm guessing that is going to be changed a little bit once we get our hands on that. But we'll have to beat the campaign and find out. Now, after watching some of the gameplay, watching the trailer, and comparing a few things, a couple things that I noticed right away is some of the cutscenes in Modern Warfare 2 Remastered actually have different lines, have different sayings, and are a little bit different from the original Modern Warfare 2 campaign. We'll probably make a video later this week talking about that. Also, some of the gameplay things have changed as well. For example, in the mission No Russian, you can actually not shoot the civilians, which kind of shocked me, surprised me. It completely changes up the mission and a bit of the story as well, but that's one thing they changed, and you can pretty much guess why. Now, that's actually not the only thing that this trailer shows off. Now, there's a couple things that I wanted to point out. First things first, after the whole trailer plays, there's this little scene here.
Actual, I got a situation here. Stay frosty, yeah?
So this scene that we're seeing here is not from the Modern Warfare 2 campaign, or at least the original campaign. This might be a mission from the Spec Ops in Modern Warfare 2, but it's not part of the campaign. And as we talked about, all of this remastered is campaign. So I don't exactly know what this was taken from. Maybe it's just a cutscene that they made for the trailer to show off the bundle that will be available in Call of Duty Modern Warfare, as we are seeing here. So this is going to be coming out in Modern Warfare and Warzone tomorrow. And what this is you get the classic UDT Ghost skin. This is the skin that we know, love from Modern Warfare 2. Everyone was asking why it wasn't there when Ghost came to Modern Warfare. Well, here it is now. Also, you get the Task Force M4A1 blueprint, you get the 141 pistol blueprint, the Flippers weapon charm, the belly flop finishing move for Ghost, the Stay Frosty voice line, which is just a classic, and then also No Easy Days calling card, and then finally the Ghost emblem. This is a pretty cool bundle. Unfortunately, right now, I don't know how much it's going to cost, but my guess would be probably pretty expensive, around 20 to 2,400 COD points would be my guess. Now, after seeing this trailer, I am really excited to play this. Of course, I'm going to be streaming the whole thing tomorrow over on Twitch. If you want to check that out, it's the first link down in the description. I'll probably be streaming Warzone tonight once this video comes out, and then tomorrow we'll be streaming Modern Warfare 2 Remastered. So if you want to check out the stream, first link down in the description. Now, for the rest of this video, what are we going to be doing? Well, what I thought would be a cool thing to do is take the whole trailer that we were given there and compare it to those scenes in the original Modern Warfare 2 campaign. Now, I'm going to be using some 1080p PC gameplay for the Modern Warfare 2 campaign, just to give you the best possible comparison, and it is big. They changed character models, the way the different missions actually look. There's a big difference here, and I can't wait to share it with you guys. So let's hop into it, and you're very quickly going to see what exactly I'm talking about. The very first scene we have here is from the mission Whiskey Hotel, where you play James Ramirez and you storm the White House to basically save it from the Russians. There is already a very, very big difference here. The next thing we see here is from the mission Wolverines. This is where we first ever saw Burger Town in Call of Duty, and there's no exact cutscene that looks like this, but here is just a comparison to the level so you can really see the difference. Now after this, we get to see our very first close-up of Soap, and Soap is looking absolutely incredible here. This was taken from the Gulag mission in Modern Warfare 2, and it's very clearly to see how different the character models actually look. Way better. This is probably one of the biggest differences you'll notice between the two games. The next scene here is also from the Gulag. I'm actually not going to talk over this one, so you guys can just see the voice differences as well.
A time for legends.
Drop it!
Place? This belongs to you, sir. Let's get to work. This belongs to you, sir. Who's so?
Now, I'm not going to gush too much over this scene, but this is honestly one of the most important scenes in any Call of Duty game ever. I've talked about it before in previous story videos, but I was really happy to see it in the trailer. Now, the next scene we're seeing here is actually the exact same scene that was in the launch trailer for Modern Warfare 2. Now, in this, you can really see a big difference. This is one of the biggest differences we see. But in the next couple scenes we see here, these are from the mission The Only Easy Day Was Yesterday. And they even show off the breach and clear scene from early on in this mission, which looks awesome. Now, what I will say about this one is this probably, in my opinion, this mission from what we're seeing in the trailer looks the most different out of any of the cutscenes that we've seen so far. The character models, the lighting, the actual mission itself just looks different, better, and I like to see that. The next scene we have here is out of the mission Cliffhanger, and this is once again a scene directly taken from the launch trailer, and as you can see, there's a pretty big difference. The next scene we have here is in the Boneyard in the mission Enemy of My Enemy, and there really isn't a scene exactly like this one. Here I'm showing you that exact car chase in the campaign, and as you can see, there is a very, very big difference. So I don't know if there's actually going to be a cutscene in the game, but in the original Modern Warfare, there's not really anything that exactly matches this. After this, we have a boat chase scene. This is from the mission Endgame.
We're in the endgame now.
No, not that Endgame. The Endgame mission where you and Captain Price go after General Shepard in the boat that you're seeing here. This next scene is from the mission Takedown, and the scenes that we're seeing here are once again right out of the launch trailer for Modern Warfare 2. After this, we have the nuclear launch in the mission Contingency. As you can see, a very, very, very large difference here. Obviously, one's a cutscene and one's not quite a cutscene, but you can definitely see the difference. And then finally, we have the section where Soap McTavish saves Roach's life in the mission Cliffhanger. There are some pretty big differences here. So first of all, in the jump animation itself, there's a big difference, but then in the actual area where Soap saves your life, this is where you can really see a big difference in the character models. And in fact, I put them side by side here so you're really able to see that difference. So that is essentially it, the full comparison of the whole trailers for essentially both games. Now, some things were taken from the campaign, some the reveal trailer, some the launch trailer, just so you could get a really good comparison of what has actually changed here. Now, I'm curious what you guys think about this. I've heard a lot of things online about people being upset that there is no multiplayer, and don't get me wrong, I completely understand that. I would much prefer if this had multiplayer, but I would also prefer if it was its own launch, completely separate. Instead of bringing out a new Call of Duty, I would be completely content with Modern Warfare 2 Remastered being that next Call of Duty. Now, is that ever going to happen? As we know now, no. We are just getting the campaign as of right now, and will multiplayer ever come? Personally, I have no idea, but as of right now, it is not there. But what is there right now is the entire campaign coming out tomorrow, and of course, we'll be covering that whenever that actually gets launched, and once it does come out, I'll be streaming it over on Twitch, as I said before. So as I said before, let me know what you think of all of this down in the comments. I'm super curious to hear what you guys have to say. Are you excited to play the campaign? For a lot of you, it may possibly be your first time playing this campaign, which, if it is, Seriously, seriously enjoy it. I wish I could play this game for the first time once again. Also, if you did enjoy the video, please be sure to hit that like button. It really does help out the channel. And if you like what you see here, want to stay up to date on everything Call of Duty, the best way to do so is make sure you hit that subscribe button and have notifications turned on. But guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, peace out.
We are